Welcome, everybody, to another Rev Talk. Both Kim and I are swelling in heat. We're in the hundreds and it's miserable. So you can see is that we're trying to relax and stay cool. But we have a hot topic today, and I think it's very appropriate. And I'm going to begin it starting with I think, therefore I am. And Reverend Kim is to continue it and why we do what we do.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you, Reverend Bev. So I get this email from, it's Archangel Gabriel Daily Messages from Trinity Esoterics. Shelley Young, she channels Archangel Gabriel. And the message that came across on Monday, I saved because it was actually really good for me. So I'm going to read it. And what it says is, some of you hold back and are hesitant to fully commit to your creations. You play it safe just in case. This is due to still being in a success or failure mindset. Dear ones, all of your experiences are successes, for they give you clarity and offer you expansion. Experience truly is why you are in the body in the first place. If you release the fear of success or failure, how much more willing would you be to energetically commit? It would be that full commitment that would open the door to the full result. Once you understand your true mastery and ability to create, and if you do not like what you create, your ability to create again, you will start to embrace life and all of its offerings like never before. And I think that is just, it was kind of like a forehead smack for me on Monday, because I thought it is actually true. If I truly commit to my creation and what I want to create, if I truly just kind of take that leap of faith, step off the cliff, so to speak, I would be fully committed, and it would open up the floodgates. And yet I still do that play it safe, that just in case. And that's the one that really got me, because I do that. I don't fully commit just in case.
We all commit as long as we feel it's going our way. The minute we have any dissension, you kind of pull back, and it's that, like you said, it's that leap of faith. We
Yes.
need to let go and not worry about the outcome. And when I get in situations, particularly at work, I tell myself, it's not my problem. I can't solve it. Whatever happens, I will be okay.
Oh, I love
Because you are. And no matter what, if I lost everything, there'll be something around the corner for me. So I'm able to do those in little increments, not fully and totally. And that's what the message is telling you. Accept it.
Yeah.
Go forward. Don't worry about goofing. Don't worry about doing something wrong. Pat yourself on the back that you acknowledged it, and go forward with your true inner self. And that's what we're trying to do.
I love the explanation, and we've said this before in a different form, is that all our experiences are successes. They're all successes, because each experience, each thing gives us clarity on who we are and where we're going. And I love that. So, we've said this before, there are no mistakes. It's kind of the same thing. All of our experiences are successes, because each one gives us something and allows us to expand and to get past that patterning of right or wrong, or you failed,
That's perfect.
or pass fail, that kind of thing, to get past that and to understand that they're all successes because you have learned something from it. It's given you clarity. It's it's pushed you in the direction you needed to go or you wanted to go. However you want to look at it, that's the thing that we strive for. And that's what I try to tell myself, you know, all my experiences are successes. And it can be difficult because of what we've been raised on, what we've been conditioned.
Well, that's almost like a pattern because I'm doing something and I think, oh, I did this last time and it was wrong, so I need to do it this way. And that's instilled in you. And this is where we need to let go and just keep going forward because you said every experience is a learning experience and it's put there for us to succeed. It's not put there for us to fail.
Right. Yes. I've said this to some people in the past, including myself, to remind myself that the universe always, 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 never ending, conspires for our benefit and our success all the time. They say, oh, the universe hates me. No, that is not true. It is always conspiring for us to be our best selves. And we get caught up in the minutia, you know, in the noise and you know, the chatter that we had growing up. Well, this isn't how you do it. You know, you're supposed to do it this way. Oh, you look this way. Or you know, all of that. To release all of that and to realize that everything that we've done has been a success. Everything.
Just what you said right there. You know, growing up, all the no's you got, or you didn't get an A on a test, you got a B, those were all successes. They weren't failures. And once you can accept that, those patterns go away. And the more you accept it, the less they're going to be in your head.
Yes.
And this is what we're striving for.
Yes.
And it's the same as count your blessings.
Yes. Well, that's another tool to use when you find yourself falling back into an old pattern. It's not going to be a once and done thing because we didn't just do it once and done. It was over and over and over and over and over. It gets to be, it catches us sometimes. It catches me sometimes where all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I thought I took care of that, you know, and there it is again. Now I recognize it quicker and now I have better tools to say, okay, where's the silver lining in this? Okay, there it is. There's the success. There's the benefit. There it is. That's clarity.
What that made me think of was, it's not just the patterns from this time.
Right.
It's all the way back. And see, we talk about the patterns from our parents. Right. This is what we're dealing with right now. But my gosh, we've got lifetimes of patterns. And that's why I always wanted to go to the Akashic Records, because I wanted to go in and see them and see to eliminate them, because you can actually, you know, take them out of your records once they're complete so they don't keep coming up again. But
I always think I would walk in to the Akashic Library and my card would be expired.
You must have dreams on that, right?
Which isn't the case. It's just all of a sudden that popped into my head. Like, yep, that would be the whole thing. That's the whole thing. The universe is conspiring against me. It's like, no, it isn't. It's conspiring for you at all times.
And it's telling you, you've learned those, so let them go.
Right.
You looked on the other side.
I know. Oh my gosh, I mean, oh yes. The universe does conspire for us at all times.
Yes. And that's everybody.
Yes, that's for everyone. It's every single being on this planet.
There was an example which is very morbid. It was just put on the Facebook of my Facebook, and it was a little 3-year-old little girl that was in a car seat, 3 months, excuse me, and they were on their way to the lake. Somebody swerved, and to avoid hitting them, don't ask me how, came up on the passenger side and hit them, caused the car seat to implode. The back seat, which imploded to the front seat, just the mechanics, they all swished together. Ultimately, the little girl died, but the amount of people that came to help, and they came out of the woodwork, so to speak, on a highway, and they kept her alive until she had to have brain surgery, and she passed. The mother, they told her that she was brain dead. But the most beautiful thing they said, God gave me her so she could bless us and learn what she had to go. Now she has her wings and she can fly free.
Well,
And I'm
she
sitting
brought all those people together. The
together.
kindness of strangers
Yes,
is always so impactful when we pay attention to it. The kindness of strangers, which makes them strangers no more.
that's exactly right. Well, I saw a unity come together, and
Yes,
it was heartwarming and heartfelt at the same time.
right. What a way to look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful because it is true that sometimes we are at our best when things are worst.
Mhm.
And in helping people. So now we just need to transfer that we are at our best all the
Helping.
time.
Yes, and helping ourselves. We always put ourselves last.
Yes, and instead, like we talked about before, the jelly beans,
Yes.
you know, to make sure your jelly bean jar is filled for
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So I love that. So yes, remember that all our experiences are successes, rather than beating ourselves up saying, "Oh, I should have done this or I should have done." No, it was a success.
And it was there for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So with that, my friends, we're going to thank you again for joining us on another Rev Talk. We want to remind you to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.